that's when she started noticing problems. When she left there, instead of her butt, being bigger, it was leaking and it was burning and she was in pain. She did say that after her 6th round of illegal butt injections, she had spent around $7,000 or $8,000, which led her to her big booty problems. Hello world, and welcome to my channel. I'm Joy. Here we are all about growing and glowing, so be sure to hit that subscribe button to join the fam. And this is Courtney Barnes, aka Miss Miami. She is an IG model / entrepreneur from Miami, hence why she has the name Miss Miami. She shot to fame by getting multiple illegal injections, which made her butt to around 60 inches. But that's not all the illegal butt injections did. They also caused her butt to be bumpy, lumpy, and discolored. After years of struggling to buy clothes and battling side effects from the illegal injections, Courtney Barnes, aka Miss Miami, decided to get the injections reversed. And you're probably wondering, what made her get these illegal jabs? Well, when Courtney was in college, she started dancing to make extra money. Her first night, she didn't really make any money, and one of the dancers told her that if she wanted to make more money, she needed more booty. So that is how she first learned about the illegal injections. Being that Courtney was in college and needed to make extra money, she was willing to do whatever it took. So that's when she met with the lady and set her first appointment to get her illegal butt injections, which ultimately caused her butt to grow to 60 inches. When Courtney was 22, she got her first round of illegal butt injections. She tried working out, but it never worked out. So she called her surgeon and told him it was urgent. No, I'm playing. Now, the lady who did Courtney's illegal butt injections met her at her hotel room. She claimed that she was a nurse and that she worked underneath the surgeon. So when Courtney asked her, well, if you work underneath the surgeon, why are you doing this, at my hotel and not at the facility? And that's when the nurse, or the shade tree nurse, under the table surgeon, whatever, that's when she told her that they were illegal. So she had to do them outside, on the side. But at that point, Courtney was desperate to get a bigger butt because she wanted to make extra money. She was a college student, and she just, really wanted to make money. And to her understanding, that's what she needed to do in order to make money. So Courtney ended up doing around 3 injections within the first year. She noticed that it was getting bigger, but it wasn't to where she wanted it to be. So she ultimately went and did another round, which was her 4th round. And that's where the problem started. So instead of the under the table nurse going to her hotel to do them again, Courtney actually went to her house. And that's when she started noticing problems. When she left there, instead of her butt, being bigger, it was leaking and it was burning and she was in pain. Now, this isn't her, but this is what it would look like if you got an infection from a botched BBL or, illegal injections. So Courtney did admit that she had no clue what her mystery doctor had injected into her backside. But after she called and complained about, what was going on, she said that she was having dents and dimples to come into her butt. So the mystery doctor did agree to fix it with the 5th round. So that's how she ended up going to get her 5th round. And that didn't even fix it. It didn't fix any of the holes. It only made it worse. And it made the holes bigger. And that led Courtney to getting her 6th round. So when I was reading this, I was like, now wait a minute. So she was having issues around the 4th round. And then she went and got a 5th round. It got worse. And then she went and got another round. So I was like, now hold up now. But yeah, she went and got a whole nother round after the 5th round did not work. And it was only at this point when she felt like there was nothing else that she can do to fix her butt. She did say that after her 6th round of illegal butt injections, she had spent around $7,000 or $8,000, which led her to her big booty problems. Now y'all know these mystery doctors is out here making bank off, well, they were out here making bank off of, you know, people doing these illegal butt injections. She spent around around $7,000 to $8,000 on these illegal butt injections. But rather than being depressed about the situation, Courtney decided that she was going to embrace her new look, and she started to post sexy photos on her Instagram. She even wrote a book about her experiences, and the book is called I Am Not My Body, But I Wanted a Bigger Behind. And in this book, she warns other young girls about the dangers of getting illegal butt injections. But despite all of the attention that her big booty was getting her, she was getting fed up with the discoloration, the sagging, and the size of it, and she just wanted to go back to her normal size. So that's when she reached out to a show called Botched for help. But she was not happy with what the doctors told her. Here's a clip with Courtney meeting with doctors on the TV show Botched. When the doctors examined her butt, Dr. Dubrow did tell her that it was difficult for him to find separation between the normal tissue and the lump masses of the fillers. He also told Courtney that she had granuloma, which is a cluster of tissues that are formed due to infection or foreign objects in the body. And he also said that he has never felt anything like it before. He did tell her that because the masses are so superficially located, that he could not remove them all unless she wanted to get her whole booty amputated. He did give credit to the mystery doctor though, saying that she did not inject too much of it into the muscle, which is how people are unalived. He then told her not to give up hope, and that hopefully in the future they could come up with something to where she could get the removal surgery that she so bad wanted. But Courtney was worried that if she didn't get the removal surgery done while she was young and healthy, that it could be detrimental to her. She was worried that she could face needing a blood transfusion, infection, and ultimately, you know, it could be fatal. And the surgeries to remove illegal butt injections can be really complicated. Eventually, Courtney did get her removal surgery done, and she got it done by Dr. Constantine Mendiela from Miami, Florida. He had advanced surgery training at Royal College of Surgeons in England, and he also trained under world-famous surgeons in Brazil, Paris, and Beverly Hills. And he is board certified and specializes in BBLs. And here's what some of his patients had to say about him. Courtney says that her recovery was emotional and that her body has changed drastically. She also said that she was feeling emotional because she had went so long with having her supersized booty that she felt like it was a part of her. So when it wasn't there anymore, she was kind of having like separation anxiety. Even though she did want it gone, she was kind of also missing it, and you know, just going through the process of getting used to it not being there. She lost 12 inches from her hips and almost 30 pounds of scar tissue and fat from her butt. And because of that, she said that she doesn't feel curvy anymore. So after her reversal surgery, she wanted to find ways to sculpt her body and to, you know, get curvy naturally. So she wanted to start working out. She wanted to start eating right. You know, she wanted to just do like a whole new look. She wanted to get new wardrobe. She wanted to rebrand herself. So she met up with Instagram influencer Rocky Giovanni to learn how to shape her booty naturally. So before her butt removal surgery, Courtney was 59 inches in the butt. After her butt removal surgery, she was 48 inches. She goes on to say that since her transformation, she has been getting so many positive comments. People have been, you know, showing her love, and she just has never gotten so many positive comments before. She said before she had gotten her butt removed, you know, the comments weren't so nice. She also says that she is living a healthier lifestyle now. That her decision was not a mistake, but it is her story, and that her future is bright. She also said that even though she looked like a circus freak because her butt was so big, she just wanted people to get to know the real her. And I feel like that was kind of sad, you know, because even though she, you know, was getting all this attention and probably mostly from men, she still wasn't satisfied. You know, she said she felt like she looked like a circus freak because her butt was so big, and she just wanted people to get to know the real her. That just goes with what I've been saying in the previous videos, that, you know, if you do get surgery, make sure that you're doing it for you and it's something that you really want to get done, not because you want to, fit in a trend or everybody else is doing it, or you want men to find you more attractive. You know what I'm saying? You got to make sure that it's something that you really want to do for yourself. But moving on, the surgery to remove her illegal butt injections cost more than $20,000. So you see how $7,000 to $8,000 can cost you $20,000. She also said that she doesn't really feel like doctors really know the risks of removing the illegal butt injections from someone's butt until they're actually there, because I'm guessing everybody's situation is kind of different depending on where the material was injected, if it moved, and stuff like that. Luckily, she wasn't experiencing many of the symptoms that are associated with illegal butt injections. So now I'm going to tell y'all what I think about this. Well, I think Courtney Barnes is really brave and courageous for coming out with her story and sharing it with the world and so many other people, being that surgery is really popular right now. And I think it's really cool that she documented so much of her journey. And I just really appreciate the real and rawness of her approach. I think her story is an inspiration to anybody else who have made the same decisions and they may feel like there's nothing that they can do about their situation. And I also think that she looks beautiful with her new old booty. And I hope that she's enjoying it. But what are your thoughts about this? Have you or anyone that you know went to the extreme with surgery? If so, let's talk about it in the comment section. And if you want to watch another story like this, click this video right here. If you made it this far, I appreciate you for watching, but do me a favor and beat that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on your post notifications. That way you are notified every time I upload a new video. See you in the next video.